Welcome to another episode of Black Nail Knives. I'm Royce, and today we have an unboxing. Now, this item that I purchased comes from Recon One in California. So this is my first time actually purchasing from them. So we're gonna see. I know what I have here, and it's something I've wanted for quite a while, and finally had the audacity to go ahead and purchase it. And I heard what Recon One does this. They actually tape the products to the inside of their boxes. So let's just get this off. Making a mess of my my Benchmade 940 with titanium scales. There we go. Wow, it's like Fort Knox. Wow. Gotta be careful opening this. Let's see what we got. Like a kid on Christmas. Whoa. Okay. Maybe if I cut it right here. Like I said, this is actually the second knife that I have from this brand, but it's the first time purchasing from Recon One. Oh man, look at this. And here we go. This is, anyone who knows that bear, this is a Russian made Shirogorov. And there's the specs. It is a Neon Zero, an M390, the titanium handle. So let's check this thing out. This thing is way smaller than I thought it would be. And it's very light. I think it's like 2.9 inches is what they say. I'm sorry, 2.9 ounces. I'm a little excited. Nice Shirogorov cloth, which I have in my other Shiro. Oh, there it is. Wow, this thing is much smaller than I thought. Actually, in comparison, it's much lighter, but it's definitely around the same size, a little bit smaller. And first flick, wow. This thing is really light and small. Way smaller than I thought it would be, but with that blade, it's just huge. Nice fall shut action. Oh man. Now I must admit, I've recently, because of the first Shirogorov I got, which was a F95 from, it was an exclusive from Knife Center. That one really popped my cherry with Shiros. And I've fallen in love. It's sort of like, it's like a knife that I never thought I would want until I had it. The same thing with the Sabinzas. You know, and now I have, of course, 2 Shiros, about 6 Chris Reeves, 4 actual Sabinzas, 2 large, 2 small, and then 2 Nkosi's. But man, this feeling on this knife, and it's such a small knife with a huge blade. And of course, it's not broken in yet, which you'd expect to be brand new, that it wouldn't be. But man, look at that. Look at that back spacer. And there you go. There's the Shiro Bear. Okay. Look at the hardware. This is much smaller hardware than the F95, which I will do a comparison video later. M390 steel, but look at the length of that blade. That blade is long. Yeah, it's about the same length. Maybe about a 16th or almost an 1/8 shorter for the Shiro compared to the Benchmade. But just some quick comparisons. Let me get a little bit of this stuff out of the way. So that's what it looks like next to the Benchmade. And this is an all titanium. This Benchmade is not that heavy at all, but you can definitely tell the difference from 2.9 ounces. This is like feather light. And one thing they said about the Shiros, once you carry them, you really don't want to carry anything else. And so far that has been true. I haven't let go of the F95 yet. Okay, here it is compared next to the Chris Reeves Nkosi. You know, so that's much smaller. It's definitely an everyday carry. It's that light. Here it is next to the ZT 0562, way smaller, but again, look at that blade. That blade is almost the same length. It's just a tad bit smaller, and of course it's about the same length, a little shorter. So you get a lot of blade, and it's thin. It's nice and thin. And that jimping, man, it's so light, but it almost feels toyish. And that action, though, man, just like my other Shiro, which I will do a comparison video. I'll end up doing a comparison video very soon, just to show. But these are just some that I actually have on me. Here's the Hinderer Warncliffe. Let me get some of these out of the way. With the 3-inch. Now, it's much longer than a 3-inch. Yeah, it's about, I think it's 3.5. Whoa, something like that. We'll just leave these to the side. I know people like to look and be like, wow, knives. We love knives. So, but yeah, this is a nice knife. It's much lighter, and for the price, you know, only a knife enthusiast would understand. But man, this thing is, that action, that Shiro action, that Shirogorov action is just like, it's incomparable when it comes to other knives. The way that hits, and it's so light. It's really that light because it has milled out handles, you know. Yeah, the scales are milled out. So that's what makes it even lighter. And I'm not against having a heavier knife, but having a lighter knife, it just basically disappears in your pocket. You really don't know you're carrying it. So just wanted to give you guys a little heads up, a little show and tell of the brand new Shirogorov Neon Zero in M390. All titanium, and this is a multi-row bearing system, so I'm assuming that's the smoothness of it now. Wow, perfect, freaking perfect, man. I love it. Well, I'm Royce. This is Black Nail Knives. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, with a knife this sharp and this beautiful, oh, look at that. Look at that clip. That's beautiful. Yeah, gots to be more careful. That's a fact.